Boom, boom, this is everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Alright, so we got a little bit of DanMachi Memoria Freeze up today. So they dropped the second chapter of the event, the Astrea record event. The first chapter was The Rise of Evil, and this chapter is Lost Justice. And it's the second chapter. There's going to be a third chapter. Third chapter will come out middle of August, probably around 8/15 or so. It looks like they're doing a month between each of the chapters. So that one will come out on 8/15, 8/10, 8/9, something like that, and run up until 9/9, which is when the event will end. So they've got that second chapter up. I went through it yesterday evening. It's pretty good. They're keeping with the storyline. Takes you right up to right before the big battle starts is where this second chapter is. So you want to go through that. You get to see many A's and in action. So that's pretty cool. I like to see when she was young. So that you get to see a lot about that, so you can get a little bit of her backstory as well on how her relationship with Memoria. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of this other stuff that is flowing up. So now this is a pretty big. Now when you log on, when you log on, you'll automatically get the Lotto Auraria draw, and you will see a bunch of stuff drop into your present list. I had 25 items in there, a 4-star ticket, some 3-star ticket, a bunch of 11 pools. I hit a 3 here, which turned out to be one of the jackpot type hits. So that's why I got so many items. But I got like 25 items. So that, and you'll see that drop into, not the special bundle, it drops into your present list right here. So you'll see it in there. So just make sure you claim those items when you get the chance. Another thing that's up is, besides the second chapter, they've also got an heroic trial, of course. This is for the this is for Lyra and A's and a seer assist. So let's take a look at that in the gotcha here, because these are some interesting characters. So we've got Storm Princess A's and Conspired Hand Lyra and Wings of Cessan Asphy as an assist. This A's, I like the look, don't get me wrong, extremely good graphics, but it's a single attack, single target, so I'm not really too fond on that. It's also physical. The Lyra looks pretty good as well too, but again, it's a earth attack, no strength boost or anything, but since she's a magic character, that's not really important. But it does look pretty interesting. And then one of the things I noticed about that was skill reduction. So that might be a thing. That might be something good. And then interesting here for the assist, single target, plus 10%, and then a dexterity buff maxed out when you get fully woken is plus 20%. For damage received, and a dex at plus 15%. So not bad, not bad. However, on the second thought, now this is the one I'm seriously taking a look at, and believe it or not, it's actually for the assist. While the Seer, the Kaguya, and Shakti are both pretty good characters, if you're looking for something from the wind and fire, penetration strength, she's got a strength buff right here, a neg 50 on the agility. But what I was really looking at this was this assist for Seer, Devoted Hand Seer here. This is 3 null ailments plus a physical resist and a magic resist, 15%. So those null ailments could be very, very, very useful in wargaming and record buster and things like that for getting a better score. Especially wargaming when they hit you with poison and things like that. She could, applying 3 null ailments is pretty good. So that's definitely something you might want to look for from an assist character, as well as the physical resist and magical resist of 15%. That pretty much full resist to just about everything. So that's a very good assist character there. So I'm definitely considering making a break for her in terms of what I want to do with my Iris. Now they do have a heroic trials event up. This is for A's and Lyra and Asphy. So you just do the runs, get the 600, trade it in for Jade, light, and then you can use the jade light to get one of each. You could do it 3 times and get one of each if you want to, and if you're looking for that. And then of course here in a couple of weeks they'll throw down, this one will go away, and they'll throw down the second one. So if you want to get something for Kaguya and the Devoted Hand Seer, that's where the Seer Assist will be at. If you want to get a bond for those, they will be up in the next one. Okay, so that's a good thing to look at. But yeah, I do like that Devoted Hand Seer. I think that should be pretty good. Okay, so as I said, the lotto's up, so look for that bunch. There's also a popularity vote going on. When you log on, you'll get a chance to get some tickets, and it's just basically just to favorite design that you want to vote for, whichever one. As you know, Belle's got like huge amount of versions of Belle out there. So this is the Princeton City collection, and it's which one you want to use for Belle. So get in there, cast a vote, which one you like the best. I've got 10 times so I can vote. So you can just you can vote it all towards once, or if you're undecided, you can put just like like one in there and vote for that, because I do actually like that design. Okay, so you can go ahead and do that. Make sure that you get that under control. Also, remember that on this now the event, this event right here is still open, so you can go into the exchange and you can exchange stuff. But you won't get the 3 completion reward for your daily quest on it. It's switching to the second chapter for that. I pretty much cleared out this first one. I've got everything. It's just maybe some phase stones, but I'm really not sure. I might go for those just to use up what I got. But other than that, I seem to have pretty much cleared out everything. Now on the second one, also make sure that you do the gacha. Use all those tickets you got in there and try to get these hero fauna. It's a very low 0.50, but here it's a hero fauna. So those are not easy to come by at times. So this is the second chapter. I read through it last night. It's up to like 2. It takes a while to go through it. It's just a lot of reading and going through the story. So it took me about an hour and a half just to run through it on normal. But it was a good story, so it was well worth it. They got a bunch of 4 tickets in here, which is interesting. It's the first time I've seen a 4 guaranteed ticket 3 times inside of an actual event. But it's a Japan 3rd anniversary event, so they're going to be a little bit extravagant with the rewards as we are seeing up until now. So they've got these 4 gold guaranteed tickets in here. So you want to make sure you get them. Of course, you want to get everything else: the Flame Ambulance, the Ascension Faunas tickets, especially the gnome tickets. Because you use those for bonds and stuff. So everything other than that is pretty normal, except for the addition of these 4 guaranteed tickets. The gacha should be doing the same thing. You're going to get 3 guaranteed tickets, and then on the 14th round there'll be a 4-star guaranteed ticket. Okay, and then I assume after that they'll probably do the same thing and throw out a hero medal, which is like they did on the first chapter. I assume they'll do the same thing with the second chapter. They don't mention anything, but that is what I assume will happen. So you want to start focusing on the second chapter as soon as you got the first cleared out. And the daily rewards you get for completing the event is rolled over to the second chapter. It's no longer in the first chapter. So you want to make sure that you run the second chapter at least 3 times if you want to get the rewards on the event things for that. On the daily run an event, if you run it 3 times, they give you you get a reward for first time running it, second time running it, and third time running it. So you want to do that. So yeah, it's pretty good. So I think that the story ended. It didn't really end. It didn't end sort of like on a cliffhanger. It is right before the battle starts. So there's not like any, but everybody's gathered in the central yard and they're getting ready for the final battle. I'm not going to tell you what they're going to have to fight, because that would spoil part of what's so important about the second chapter, is them figuring out exactly what Evilus is up to. So, and they do manage to do that. So get in there and knock out that second chapter. So very, very interesting. Good story. Okay. So I just wanted to go ahead and pop that up. Let everybody know that Lost Justice, the second chapter, is up and it is online and it is good. All right. So go ahead and put a like on the video if you like it. And remember to go ahead and click on the subscribe button, and remember to click on that bell ding beside to be notified whenever I drop a video. This is Ken Rear in the Corner, signing out.